Hello everybody, this is Havoc and a welcome to the Napoleon Total War Darthmod campaign. You guys did spectacular in voting. I had over 200 votes, which is not very common for me, so I do very much appreciate it. And it was pretty much down to the wire the whole time. I mean, it was basically top three for a while, and it just stayed the top three. So what we had the Ottoman Empire, we had the Kingdom of Italy, and we had Spain. They were pretty much neck and neck the entire time, and I think even now they're only separated by a few votes each. But it was my Patreon subs, which I had mentioned you would get 20 votes for, that really threw it over the top to the Ottoman Empire. So that's who we're going to play as today. So we're going to play on hard campaign difficulty and very hard battle difficulty, as that takes advantage of the Darthmod mod settings the most. And not only that, I am also playing with the Brand Macborn mod edits that he has done for Lionheart. Should make the game really, really good. Of course, if you guys have played this, I've never played a Darthmod campaign, so if you guys have played this, want to give me some pointers, some tips, I will be absolutely more than happy to do so. Just make sure you leave it in the comment section down below. So let's go ahead and get this going. We need to capture and hold 20 regions, including the region shown. If that historical goes a little too easily, we will switch over to world domination. We could just continue the campaign and continue working. This should be really, really interesting. I've got my battle time limit set to 40 minutes. We're going to show the CPU moves, turn off advisor help, and turn off automatic city management. I am on my regular hard drive as well, so battles will take a little bit longer to load, but I think overall we'll still be okay. We're not going to worry about that, but big shout out to Princess Leia and the Darthmod. So it looks like we start out with five regions. Awesome. That's great. Now we are only doing the Europe map. We're not going to do anything more than that. So let's take a look and see what we got. Let's go with diplomacy first. We currently only have the UK as a trade partner, which who knows how long that's going to go. They're indifferent to us. Different government type, and our leaders are not respected. So they don't really like us. Russians really don't like us. Spain is kind of the same. Let's get with the French Empire. Request a trade agreement. Now. Oh, that's rude. Request alliance, not an alliance. Request a trade agreement. What if I gave you just a little bit of money? Not 1,000. I was thinking like 300, if that. Oh, must be rejected. All right, well, be that way. Let's see what Spain wants to do. Trade agreement? Oh, there we go. Prussia, will you do anything? So we finished our negotiations. Awesome. Austrians, I'm probably going to end up have to go to war with the Austrians and the Russians, so I'm not even going to worry about them. And it looks like we are at full capacity. All right, well, that's all right. We're making 4,300 a turn. Now we do have trade nodes, and it looks like we have two trade nodes. So the first and foremost, I think what I'm going to do, a trade ship and a merchantman. Built for trade. Let me know what the difference between a merchantman and a trade, I guess the number of cannons. We'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. Can I build merchantmen over here? Sloop, brig, galley. Those are the only two regions. So let's go ahead and do that. Now that does blow quite a bit of our money, but I think we'll be all right. Let's take a look and see how many armies we have. We have 3. One in Yasi, one in Belgrade, and one in Istanbul. Since we're not going to have to worry about anyone coming in from this side, the Russians don't have a port over here. I'm going to go ahead and move this guy, and I'm actually going to move him over into Austria, because I'd rather have him there. We got our fleets. We've got one in the Aegean Sea trade node. We've got one in the Black Sea trade node. And then we've got our Aegean Sea main navy, which currently has just some galleys, not a whole lot of cannons, and a couple of bomb catches. Single large mortar on its deck. We only have, oh, we can only get 2. Okay. Well, let's go over here. We may be able to do some things over here if it comes down to it. Just want to see what we got. And in agents, we got a spy. So I'm going to send my spy up into here, and we got our scholar. And let's take a look and see where our colleges are. Where's my research? There we go. So we have Sophia and we have Edirne. Edirne is right there, so we're going to go ahead and drop our philosopher in there, and we're going to make him do diamond formation? Cav diamond formation. Conscription increases the recruitment slots in your home region. Cannonade. Improved coppering. Let's do fire in advance over there. And then over here in Sophia, we should do something +3 wealth generated by all buildings. Land drain generated +10 wealth by farms. Bottling and canning. We go national debt. -5% upkeep cost for all army units. Let's do that one. And then we'll do division of labor after that. And or land drainage. If there's something else that I missed there that you guys thought I should do, just again, I haven't done this. I haven't played a Napoleon game in a very long time. Not really sure how much different Darthmod is. And so any advice will be greatly appreciated. Now, one thing I do remember from watching Lionheart's campaign is that people really, really encourage you to build supply posts, especially in regions on the border. So let's do that. Yeah, supply post. And then last but not least, let's take a look at our armies. We have Bustang, Basi, Haradin. Okay. Sapafi Cav, which are some heavy cav. We have some 18-pounder foot artillery, Balic Janissary Grenadiers, and we have 3 units of Balic Janissary Musketeers over in that army. So let's go ahead. We got some Delhi Horsemen, some light cav. Ooh, some missile cav. Perfected the skill of firing the bow from horseback over many generations. Their range is 100. Their accuracy is 30. That's really not that bad. There's our line infantry. We got some irregulars and some militia. My irregulars really aren't that much cheaper. They have a little bit higher range, but they also don't have as many troops. Our Balkan irregulars have some greater accuracy, but lower in everything else. Let's go with a couple of units over there. And my other army's over here. They just have some foot artillery, some Azar irregulars, and some line infantry. So they really need some help. We could hire a general. I'm not going to do that yet. So let's get them some Delhi horsemen. And then some line infantry. And that's pretty much all we can do. Let's take a look at our government. Our monarch is Selim I. We are rich. Our prestige rate is sublime. We do have just a little bit of public order issues in Wallachia. Our ministers, our current government popularity is 50. None of these guys, ooh, something of a banker. +1 to management for treasury. +1 happiness, and for treasury admin. He does nothing. So we're going to go there. That gives +2 bonus to gold tax trade. Bonus to growth and trade route income, and +4. Okay, cool. Status quo, no. Okay, we don't have anyone else. And these guys, he's actually pretty decent. He isn't doing anything. He's doing +1 repression. That's it, though. And all he's doing is -5 diplomatic relations. But we can't really do anything else. We do have $152 left. Let's go ahead and just end the turn. So we will try and get as many trade nodes as we can get access to. And we'll just kind of go from there. I also don't know how many trade ships we can have per, and I don't know if that increases your tax or your trade amount. So I saw 2 in each of those. That's why I'm building 4. Well, hey, what's up, Russian Empire? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Way to go, Russians. So anyways, I don't know if the more trade ships you have in a trade node, the more income you get, or if there is a limit. I don't know if it stacks or not, so let me know. I'll have to look it up as well. And then we're just trying to get as many access to as many trade nodes as possible. Before people like Spain go and take them all. Army has been sabotaged. We've recruited some troops. Now let's take a look at diplomacy here. The Ottomans. Oh, we're only at war with Russia. The Austrians did not come in. Well, let's open a trade route and see what they say. Rejected. Not surprised. Okay, so we're only at war with the Ottomans. I thought it would be the opposite. So let's come in over here. And we can now increase this army. Our philosopher comes in. Reduces that by 2 turns. That will work for me. We are making 4,400. I always wanted to say ducats, but I know that's not right. Let's wait till the second. No, we can just have them come in. So we're making 4,400. Oh, wow. That really did increase it. That works for me. Supply post or market. Let's focus on building up our military first. So we get a barracks here, which would allow provincial auxiliaries and Delhi horsemen to get some experience. We would get Sarmat Janissary musketeers, Bashi bazooks, and Wallachian boyars. That would almost, I think that would be worth it. And then we could go ahead and do the same over here if we wanted to. Oh, infrastructure. That's right. Never mind. We're just going to build roads. Because that does add some wealth, improves campaign movement speed, and replenishment rate in the region. Very nice. And that pretty much takes up our money. No worries there. We are building up more troops, right? Yes, we are. Would also like to say that this is going to be an hour-long special. Typically do that. I keep hitting my mic stand. Typically do an hour-long first episode, and then every episode from there on out is 30 to 35 minutes. And then every 10 parts is an hour long, in case there are some new people here who don't know how I do things. We got Prussia. Man, I'm really glad no one decided to join the Russians. We should be able to do some good work there. It's the Kingdom of Denmark. There are so many factions in this campaign. It would have been really, really cool to try and be one of the minor factions and see what we could have done. But this being my first Darthmod campaign, thought we'd play as one of the biggers. See where we go from there. 4,500. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move this guy to here. It was 45.51. Now it's 48.17. Perfect. So I do still want to see if we could move more in here. We get more, but I would rather take... I'd rather take nodes and then build up. Then build up and then try and take nodes. Armies moving in very nicely over yonder. Cannon Foundry would enable the recruitment of veteran warriors and some 9-pounder foot artillery. What else could we get? A tax office? Or a theater. Now, a theater in Wallachia would actually be pretty good because we do have that unhappiness. Right there. It's only 750. Enhances national prestige, recruitment capacity, plus 4 turn. Let's go ahead and do that there. What can we do in Istanbul? We can make barracks. European Provincial Nizami credit. Ooh. That sounds fun. And we need that to be able to get a whole bunch of this other stuff. I'm already building a barracks up there. I can build a great... Ooh, this is what I can do. I know what I was going to do here. When I was looking, I was kind of just playing around beforehand, before I recruited. And here we go. These guys right here. 9-pounder foot artilleries. I can build 4 of those, and then because I'm lacking in cannons over here. So that would be really good. What do we have in here? We have some Janissary. 3. And I'll go ahead and give another unit of Grenadiers. We'll hit that in turn. Our spy's still just taking a sweet time getting over there. No worries. I'm hoping we'll be able to get somewhat of a decent battle going in today. I don't know if we will, just because we're kind of building up. The Austrian Empire wants a trade agreement. They will give us 1,700. Absolutely. So pretty much our only enemies at the moment is Russia. I can handle that. I can handle taking on Russia. If we get all of that land, it would really enhance our empire. And then we can turn our eyes onto Austria and or Prussia, just depending on how it goes. That's way down the line, though. Getting way ahead of myself. Supply posts have been created. 5382. I'm going to go ahead and snag this trade node. There's no one there. Perfect. There we go. Raises up by a good 300 or 400. I'm going to go ahead and build a barracks down here. This is my frontier post, and while I don't have to worry about things at the moment, I'm going to build an iron mine as well. I should have done that a little bit ago. I still have to be concerned with... Oh, wait, is this for a region? For example, they can affect units, wealth, oppression, or public happiness. Let's go ahead and do that then. Because if that raises public happiness across the board, then I could increase... I could increase that anyways. Minus 10 happiness. Minus 4. Yeah, that's not worth the minus 6 happiness at the moment. If you guys think otherwise, just let me know. We're going to build a theater there too. Anything to increase our national prestige at the moment. It's things I want to do. Clearances gives wealth and replenishment. I think that would be a good idea. We're missing one more unit of musketeers. I'm going to go ahead and just join here. Now I have a rather nice army. And I am going to enlist a general. Hafiz Hassan. I don't think these guys have anything different about them. Isa Sari Fatih Sayati. I like Hafiz Hassan. That's a fun one to sound out. He has a very nice general's bodyguard too. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Still working on infrastructure. And I'm going to go ahead and crank out a couple more... No, well, yeah, I will. A couple more merchantmen. Spy still making his way to the Russian lines. I think we have some real potential here. I don't think Austria will just up and negate its trade agreement just to go to war with me. We're already at war with Russia. Austria is building up quite a few troops, though. Oh, that's on their northern front. Never mind. Never mind. I do miss the buildings on the outskirts. They were annoying as crap in terms of, like, anyone could go and pillage them. But it also just makes you think differently. It makes you be a little more strategic if you really care about a certain building. But the odds of that coming back in the next title is very slim to none. Batavian Republic. Keep rolling, men. They've actually got a nice general there. Now, one thing I could do is I could pull my galleys and stuff and go up into the northern reaches of the North Sea and fight against Russia. But I don't know that that would be the wisest idea. We've got... Oh, there go my 9-pounders. I forgot about my 9-pounders already. Come up here. Go over here. I don't want to waste any more turns. I've got a nice army here that already has some foot artillery. The question is, do we go to Odessa? Or do we go up here to Kamenets Podolsky? I can reach either. Let's see here. Can we get anything revealed about the area? Oh, I can't reach it. What is that madness? That's okay. We are probably should start... What does that mean? Is that instant? I think it is. See, Bedouin. Provincial auxiliaries. I'm going to go ahead and build a couple of those. Weird. No, that's fine. I could upgrade to a traditional university. What is our current? 10. So this doubles the points per turn. That's worth it. I'm going to go ahead and dig into that a little bit. I think more than 4 cannons is a little overkill, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I am going to start building a new army over there on the Eastern Front. So that way I can pour even more troops into Russia. I'm not going to pull my army from Austria's side. That's not worth it. London, the UK. A lot of troops. A lot of troops. Looking for a big battle against the Russians. Oh, they're blocking me off. We also need to see if we can upgrade our ports, because if I remember correctly, ports, when you upgrade them, allows you to have more access to trade routes. We've got another scholar. We'll go ahead and put him right there. We constructed a whole bunch of roads. Our theater has been built as well. Now our income is going down a lot, but that's okay. You go here. Still at 33.55, but you guys go here. Now that didn't really give us a whole lot. Slightly disappointed, but we'll be all right. Come up into there. You guys are already moving. 1 turn until we fulfill the barracks. So let's go ahead and just get... That's cool. So it is... I mean, it's 1 turn. I don't know why. I don't know. But we'll keep 4 there. That should be plenty. Should I sabotage anything? They're catatomic. No, I don't want to sabotage. I'll infiltrate. Agent executed. No, that was actually a really good agent. But this looks like they just have some line infantry and some armed citizenry. Let's attack it, boys. Hafiz Hassan against Grigory Tretyakov. A show. The Battle of Kamenets Podolsky, 1805. All right, here we go. So it looks like they're all lined up outside the town. We've got some pretty good fire positions. I'm actually Going to do this. You're going to unlimber. You've got some really good fields of view over here. Unless there's a higher point. Let's actually put all of you up on the hill.
Wet powder makes misfires a certainty.
Where is the range? I need to figure out the range on this thing. Oh, man, we're just there. So what we might do... Oh, clicked off the game. What we might do is we're actually going to limber up. We might move to this hill. That way it gives us a little more accuracy. I've got my 3... Let's see, I'm trying to figure out what would be best. Yeah, let's put them in over on this flank. Oh my lord, there's so many horsemen. Now, of course, I do have ×2 army size. So this is double what it would normally be, but I love it. We've got our Azars. Let's draw them out as much as possible. They do have that skirmish mode, so we will kind of enable it when we can. We have our Janissary Musketeers. I'm actually going to put them on the flank. And then I'm going to have my Bellic Janissaries hold that front line. Actually, we're going to draw them right over here. There we go. That is going to make me consider some other things. Well, no, that's... We're going to support our... Let's support our cav on this flank. There we go. Start the battle. And the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to move you guys up there. Double time it. We're going to get over here on the flank. We're going to move our cav. This may not work very well. No, cav are going to have to move in over here. That's alright. I didn't realize this was the edge of the map. It just didn't occur to me. And then we're going to move our main troops up in front of this line. Yeah, that sounds good. Russians are shifting. We'll go ahead and make these guys kind of double time it. We'll put some pressure on them on the left flank. That may affect our plans and how we move, but that's alright. We got our cab moving across. I love the effects. Really excited to get these bigger battles going on. The units look amazing. Oh, accidentally, what did I tell them to do? Oh no, I don't want you to unlimber. Nope. Oh no. Oopsie daisy. Still trying to get these things figured out. The drum effects. Oh, I love them. Cav have moved across decently fast. Get over there. Get our general up with our men. See what that first volley does. Oh, that was actually a pretty good hit, but I'm going to have you unlimber because I do need you to pull up. Almost there, boys. Now we could get in some houses. Kind of surround them from that end. They are retreating. Let's get going. Lions foaming up, boys. Unlimber. Oh my word, they look so good. Here we go. Now they're kind of having to decide what they want to do. Oh my word, look at those Russians. Yeah, we're going to sneak in behind them. I don't think they can be seen. Maybe they can. No, I'm going to get behind them. It's time to see these cannons go off. I love the animations. This is what I miss. I miss the really good animations. Of course, you do like that. That way you can see it. I mean, it's going underneath, but... Fire when ready. Oh, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna take this hill before they do. Actually, no. Alto. Move forward. Move forward right about there. That cannon fire. It's ripping them to shreds. Let's go ahead and run. We're gonna get our cav over here. Oh my word, look at that. That's so incredible. I love it. Two lines ready to march. Run. Run. They're going to have to start splitting their forces. They got 2 units over there. Come at me, bro. We're going to redraw these lines. I'm going to draw it right about there so we can get the widest arc that we can. Just getting ready. We're going to flank them. Run over here. Here we go. Ah. Oh, that was a nice one. Wow, that was a good volley. Focus fire. Time to bring the cav in. And we're up against armed citizenry, too. Oh, it's so glorious. Flank him. Flank him. We got my heavy cav. Stop. Oh, here we go. Should have put him in wedge formation. Yeah, that was a very poor charge. Let's get these guys come over here. There you go, skirmishers, no more. Get out. Yeah, I should have been in wedge formation. Let's get out of there. How are we doing on this flank? We're doing okay. Let's hit the Russians in the back. Now I'm going to try my absolute best to not friendly fire as much as possible, but there is no guarantee. What we really need sweet, we got units that have gained experience. Let's get out of here. Get a wedge formation and we're going to hit them in the back. Delhi horsemen, come over here. 38th Regiment of Foot. Now, I mean, we probably will win this, but we will certainly take some heavy losses. Turn around. Have to make sure we're kind of in between. Did they get sucked in? Oh, they did. No. I wanted you to hit these guys. My cannons are focus firing on these men. Nope, kidding. But they are turning their backs on me, so that's good. Run. Ow! Ow! The enemy general is dead. We did take quite a beating. Let's actually get all of our cannons to fire on the armed citizenry because I'm bringing another unit of Delhi horsemen to come and take out these guys on the hill. There we go. Get out of there. Don't want you getting shot up anymore. Run around, take out the 38th Regiment of Foot. They're not going to see me. Oh, this is going to be a glorious charge. Well, would have been. Still decently glorious. It's enough to make them rout. Oh, hey, there we go. Hold your fire. We do have another unit of infantry left. We'll go ahead and end the battle there. Heroic victory. We'll see how much friendly fire I got. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad. And maybe not. Alright, so we lost 1,000 men. The enemy only killed 764, so about 270 men. That's not terrible, but we did get a lot of experience. I guess those guys were already one chevron, so that's good. We're gonna peacefully occupy it. I don't care about the money acquired, but the prediction region wealth, and then of course the predicted public order. We will definitely do. Region has been captured. We have an agent that's been recruited, that's right. And then trait gained attacking general +1 to command when on land. I like it. Let's go ahead and upgrade both of these. I think it would be worth it. These guys can build a magistrate. We could start working on that. We're going to go ahead. Okay, so they're going to recoup. Slow regeneration rate. We can fix that, right? Clearances. Yeah, right now we just have farms. So we'll do that. End the turn. So our first victory. Admittedly, we heavily outnumbered the Russians, but it's a good victory nonetheless. It takes away one of the Russians' regions. We need to work on building up another army as well. UK's just trouncing along. They have so many troops. It's unreal. There are the Russians. We'll stay here until we're all recouped. And everything's hunky-dory. And then we'll decide where we want to move on to next. Spain. Spain at one point was in the lead, and I was actually pretty excited for that. Building sabotaged. Well, you... Little POS. We got some barracks built. I'm assuming that's over in here. It is. Oh, look at all of the new things. Armenian skirmishers. We've got Delhi Lancers. We got Wallachian Boyars. That's really cool. Some European Provincial Nazim credits. Drilled and equipped in the European line style. I like it. Currently we are making 4,900. Our merchantmen. A gunsmith gives -1 happiness but -3 recruitment cost. This gives us region wealth and enables the tech that we see there. What do we have here? Okay, so we are at 4,900. I do believe this only has one ship. Well, we're at 4,900. Oh, we have that. We have furs. We'll go here anyways. I mean, it works. I think it just increases however much you can bring in. Let's go ahead and build a commercial port. It'll build 8 turns, and it does take up a lot of money, but I think it'll be worth it. Get down into the recruitment. Let's get some European-style troops in there. How are we doing in terms of our army? It is going slow. Our farm got raided. But what we can do, that's only 1 unit of horsemen. Just take 2 units. This is what I love about this game. Victory, we only lost 16. We're going to take out these horsemen. There we go. Come back. 3 turns. I'm assuming we really can't do anything outside of that. Not too shabby. I'm waiting for the big Russian bear to just come in with 2 double stacks. Or with a double stack, I should say. 20 units each. Lots of line infantry, but it just might not happen. I don't know that the economic value that Russia has in the beginning of the game. And it could be that going to war with me was the wrong thing to do in the very first turn. So, Russian Empire. We've got idiots crossing the border. Good old Russians attacking. Oh, no longer attacking our trade routes. I think we'll make a lot of money in this next turn. And once we get that port, I think that gives us 4. I think I remember seeing 4 extra trade routes. Don't know what Spain's doing. I don't know what their goal is. Technology advance. Fire and advance. Conscription increases the recruitment of the home region. A general is available. Okay, cool. Clicked off of it, sorry. Recruitment. Buildings constructed are wineries. So again, that should bring us up. No, we won't mess with the peasantry. We will go ahead and up the nobility, though. What we got here? We could do roads. I don't know that roads would be that great for us to do at the moment. How many units are here? 2? Well, they're not going to replenish. So we're going to put them in there. I'll put my 1 unit of horsemen. Got my provincial Europeans. We hardly lost anybody. Love it. Oh my word, I hate it. I hate hitting off of it. Let's go ahead and do another one of those guys. And then, how many horsemen do we have? We have no horsemen. Let's see, we got some Wallachian boyars. Delhi horsemen. Let's get some Tartars. Ooh, some Delhi Lancers. A charge bonus of 36. Don't mind if I do. Manufactory, that's what we want, right? 250 to region wealth. 7 turns there. Let's go ahead. So I'm quite vulnerable right now. Build one of those guys. 24 gun frigate or a sloop. Or a brig. No, I think I'd rather have a 24 gun frigate. Full strength of 350, 900, yeah. We'll do that. Pretty much blowing our money after every single turn, but that'll be okay. Our cannons have almost made it to Belgrade. And we are working to make the most glorious Ottoman Empire that has ever been seen. Austrians are working it. I really hope they decide not to declare war on me at any time soon. I would love to just be able to take out Russia. That'd be fantastic. What I might do is we may go north. That way we're bordering Prussia and Austria. But if we go up north and we can cut off any of their ports, severely limits what the Russians can do. What do you think of that idea? Just chilling, waiting for the turns. Intellectual advance, national debt. Awesome. Oh, that's right. We didn't actually set whether or not I want to work on those. So we do this. I wanted to do the division of labor. What is this? This gives us increased recruitment slots. Mass mobilization. That's actually really good. Inspires a drill school. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll keep that. Can I get any more trade deals? I cannot. Russia's still the only ones at war with me. Making some good money. We're almost replenished enough. And we're building more troops down there. Let's go ahead and just start recruiting different regions. And we could actually start building up our infrastructure. This gives us 200 to region growth. +3 to replenishment rates. I'm going to go ahead and build a manufactory. Six turns there. There we go. Trying to blow as much money as possible. It's not really all that exciting, only to have one thing and then we're just turn spamming, but this is pretty much how it's going to have to be for a little while. Until Russia starts getting its act together, and or until we get more enemies, wider influence. This is just how it's going to be. Now we will have to get into Italy. We will have to get into Austria. I'm very much prepared for that. Also, I don't quite remember how many turns we get. So this is early May. We'll see what happens when the turn is over. I don't know if it's 2 a month. Or what? Ooh, Kiev would be a really good one to take. Even with our limited forces, I bet we could still take it. The Kingdom of Spain. So much is happening on the seas. Late May. Okay, so it's 2 per month. Construction of clearances and basic roads. We've got recruitment going up all over the place. We could build a school of poetry, enhances our national prestige. Let's take a look at that. Objectives are prestige, the French Empire, the Ottomans. Our military is 99. Our naval prestige, we don't have any yet. We'll get there. And then our economics, and Russia isn't even in it. I just don't know how much longer I want to wait. I'm not going to. Forget it. What is this? Great Estates. Adds 400 region wealth. That's a little too much for me at the moment. We are going to go ahead and merge. Peasants are unhappy. We could... Oh, that brings us in a little too much. They're just angry. Religious unrest. Government type repression. Let's go ahead and add some provincial auxiliaries. Our army's getting rather large. Let's go ahead and appoint a general. Isa Suri Fatih Sateh or Brutus ibn Abd. Let's hire him. He sounds fun. Okay, guys. I also wanted to let you know we can rename units, correct? Right? We can! Alright, so I'm going to let you know, if you are a patron subscriber, if you are a patron off of my Patreon, let me know what you think, what name you would like, and I will put it in there for you. And the same goes for everyone else who becomes a patron for at least, I mean, all things. So starting at $1, and you can have your own unit named after you, however you want to name it, as long as it is, you know, named appropriate. Can't be something inappropriate, because I don't like that kind of stuff. But yeah, so my patrons who are watching, you go ahead and send me the name either in our Discord, and I will make sure it gets on there. And if it ever dies and goes away, then I will definitely put you back right in there. We'll also put who the patron is at the end. So if it's like Havoc's Hustlers and General Anto, I know you're one of them. I'll put General Anto at the end, so that way we know who has named them. So you guys can be super jelly. No, I think that's a good idea. I like it. Just getting that interaction. I miss this game. I miss this game a lot. Part of me really hopes that we'll get another gunpowder era game. Whether it be like Renaissance style, or whether it be all the way up into the Victorian era. Gunpowder just adds such a cool, unique strategy. I know some people say it's not strategy at all, but whatever. Well, hello there, chum. We're going to go after Kiev. I'm going to siege it, and we'll do that in the first part of the next episode. Oh, they're bringing in troops. How very smart of them. Kingdom of Spain's rocking it. There we go, an agent recruited. Ooh, a scholar. Can we have more than one scholar? We can. Very nice. I'm just going to boost my own. Trade agreement canceled with the UK. Workers are on strike. And we need some more. And a magistrate. Recruitment. We recruited a lot of guys. We got our scholar. A nation has been destroyed. The electorate of Kassel. The nation joins your enemies. The Yuck. The Yuck has joined our enemies. Navy. We got coffee. We got dyes. Let's come up here. Take advantage of this last trade node. Now we are seeing quite the decrease in the number of men we have, but that's to be expected. Pit 4 forces against them. Wow, we lost a lot. That's kind of dumb. But that's what I get. Trait gain, confident general. And then steady under fire. We got enough troops there to hold off. There are quite a few troops in this army. Let's go ahead and besiege them, though. Oh, wow. I think we can handle it. We're going to go ahead and continue the siege. We're not going to besiege it right then and there. But that is going to be the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. So the Ottomans, we have gone into Russia. We are going after Kiev. We're going to surround Odessa. But the Russians are starting to prepare what at least looks like somewhat of a resistance. And they have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 regions. May have to cancel our idea of going into the north. It may just be better to kind of make a northern front and then spread out over there. Or we could just go northern front and then go this way in the west, push over to the east. We'll just have to see. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I am very excited to get into the Darthmod campaign. Again, if there's any hints or tips, any strategies you would like to see employed, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to take a look at them. But other than that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace!